Welcome back to my channel. There's just a quick update on the Community Knowledge Hub I did in the last video. There's a couple things I forgot to mention. I probably should have spent a little bit more time explaining a couple things I changed in this app that I wanted to kind of draw attention to give you some ideas on what you might want to do as well. And I did actually find one problem that I needed to fix, so I just wanted to provide an update on that also. But when I got done publishing the video and it went live, I realized there's a couple things I definitely probably forgot that I should have probably at least mentioned or included as part of the video. Now, I'm going to show you, first of all, the one thing that I made a change to. It wasn't quite working correctly, and that was on our submit an article function down here. All I had to do was reorder things a little bit. When I was going to the page that follows, the article screen, the collection was still populated, so I put that up a little bit higher to clear the collection out and then reset the form. So I just reordered things a little bit better to ensure that that collection wasn't populated with anything and that that combo box was empty. So that was one change that I made there. Now, the other thing I forgot to mention is in the admin area, you are going to want to create a page for topic management and tag management. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I just made it an editable grid for this. These kinds of things are very easy to do as far as using like an editable grid type setup. And it's very easy. You can just hit the edit button, edit the item, and then save the item if you want to, or you can just kind of cancel or delete the item. A very simple, basic editable grid option for doing the tags. And I did the kind of the same thing for topics before, but everything's kind of the same. This is just a quick and easy way to set these up in here. So those are two things that I added in here. And then if we go back to our page here, I left this pretty clean, but when I was going through, I decided that I wanted to add some placeholder text here. So if you select this, you can put your placeholder text here. And I added the ability to search by title, author, topic, and tags into here. And if we look at this gallery, how this is set up in here to give more space. So essentially, I broke this down by what was happening here. So a lot of this was in the previous one. I created shadow fields for the tags and the topic. So whenever you add a new article, it updates the shadow field also, in addition to creating that relationship in the case of the tags. So essentially it made it easier for searching capability. And then I just added the ability to also search by a combo status filter for both the article status and for a topic filter. So if we go over here, what this does is if I hit the little advanced button here, I've got the option to do a topic select. So I can select, for example, I think there is a couple of them in performance management, maybe not, employee relations. So I can filter by employee relations, but I can also search by text up here within that topic. And then if you're an admin, you're going to see the ability to look for statuses. So this becomes a much more robust search function for both the admins and the users. And again, we can reset everything if we want to here. Now, the reason why only admins would do this is you only want your normal users inside of here to ever see published. But if you're an admin, you might want to take a look at under review or approve, so you can actually do everything right from here if you want to. So again, I just kind of made this a more robust search engine. And if we come back over here, I did something very similar in the admin area. So if we look at our article management, it's in here as well. I didn't necessarily need to have everything broken down because you can search by topic and tags here also. And then I added the ability to filter by a specific status. But since I already had the ability to do topics and tags included, I didn't necessarily see the need to have the extra breakdown there. And then obviously we probably noticed that if we look at the search thing here again, a lot more information here. So we've got all the tags on here and then we've got the topic. So if I hit the play on this now, and let's say we look for coaching, I can actually search by that tag right in here, making it a lot easier to work with. And again, if I come over here and I select the topic of employee relations, I'll get just one article that has coaching in the tag here. And as we set it up, we only search the title, so we're not getting something from, say, the article summary or something like that. So it's just a way more robust option for doing searches. And I also should have mentioned that you could do almost the exact same setup using a SharePoint portal as you are using Dataverse. So the design of this really is very applicable from SharePoint. The ability to search for articles is usually the hard part here using SharePoint, because it is a much less function rich when it comes to search, and you run into a lot more delegation issues. But this entire design is definitely possible using SharePoint nearly 100% of the way. All right, so hopefully you found this update helpful. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Until next time.